My horse has always chomped his teeth while I'm working with him, but lately it has become worse. He's always been mouthy and nippy. How do I fix this?
Okay, Jay, let's talk about your horse here. So you're saying he's chomping at the bit, and you also said that it's gotten worse. A couple of things I would tell you. Some horses, we're going to walk this all the way through, from the beginning to what you got going on now. Some horses, when you first put the bridle on, almost all horses, when you first put a bit in their mouth, are going to chomp it, chew it, and lick it, and get their tongue over top of it, and all kinds of stuff that's just aggravating, okay? It doesn't really hurt anything. It's just their way of, what is this thing? I don't get it. You know, they never had a bit in their mouth. You got to cut them a little slack. Time will just take care of it, okay? Other horses will do this when they're anxious. So when they get real anxious, a lot of them will really get active with their mouth like that because it's just like, it's almost like a nervous tick, okay? So I would tell you, as a good rule of thumb, the more relaxed and using the thinking side of the horse's brain you've got going on, and the more soft and supple you get the horse, giving to the bridle, giving to the pressure, typically, if it's going to go away, that's what's going to make it go away. There are some horses that they're real soft and supple. They are very relaxed, but they're just going to mouth this bit. They're just going to chew on this bit. And in that case, I really can't fix that. I can't make him quit doing it, okay? You can try to put, cavesons and things like that on them, but there's a reality. Does that fix it either? No, it doesn't. It doesn't fix it, okay? You can tie the horse's mouth shut, and that doesn't mean he's not still kind of grinding his teeth, and you'll see horses like sticking their tongue out and doing stuff like that, and sucking on their lip and stuff. Again, it's that same nervous tick, but now he's doing it differently because his mouth's tied shut, okay? That doesn't really fix anything, okay? So what I would tell you is if you're following the method, chances are, if you felt like it's gotten worse, there's a good chance that you either changed something, meaning you upped the pressure, you started doing something different that made the horse uncomfortable, and now the mouth chewing seems to be more exaggerated. There's a good probability that when you go and you get the horse better at whatever you changed, okay? I'm not saying you changing something's not wrong, okay? You could just change something so simply, you just got a little pickier about something. You get a little pickier about the flexing or something, and the horses will go back to being real active with their mouth again. So, good chance that this is going to go away with time as you get your horse more relaxed, using the thinking side and just getting more soft and supple and just overall getting more broke, okay? But I wouldn't guarantee you one way or another. At the end of the day, it comes down to, is this something you're willing to live with, okay? I had a customer years ago that had a mare that used to be real bad. She was a cool mare. She could do a lot of cool stuff. Really well bred, pretty as a picture, just, Barbie dream horse. But she was real kind of sorry in the stall. Like, you put somebody beside her, she's kicking the stall wall. She'd kind of kick the walls in the trailer and stuff like that. Just be real witchy, you know what I mean? Like, she never liked that. If you had her in hand or something, you could lead 100 horses by her. She'd never squeal and kick them or anything like that, just in the stall. Just in the stall and in the trailer. And finally, I told them the same thing I'm telling you right now, which is, at some point, you've got to ask yourself, is what the horse does well outweigh the things I don't like about him? Okay? So I asked that guy. I said, well, there's a few little things you can do about it. When I told him that, immediately I could see the look on his face like, I don't know if I want to do that. And I said, you got to ask yourself, are you willing to put up with a little of this nonsense, okay, for all the things that she does well? And that's what I'd ask you. Are you willing to put up with the things that you like about the horse and the things that he does well just for the fact that he, chomps and messes with the bit? Because the reality is if I owned your horse right now, myself, if he was soft and supple when I picked up on the bridle, and he was focused, and he was relaxed, and when I ask for attention, he gives it to me, and he's overall a respectful, willing horse, I'm going to overlook it. I'm going to ride him with my headphones on, and I'm not going to focus on him chomping on the bit, okay? But you might not be able to live with that. That's just me. That's what I would do if I had your horse. So if you send him to me to train right now, I would follow along with his training, chances are that would fix a lot of it, but it may not completely go away. So, unfortunately, this could go either way for you. This could either get better with time and training, or this could not get fixed whatsoever, okay? And I know that's a terrible answer, but it's really the best thing I've got for you at this point, okay? Some of these things, you're just not going to be able to totally change out of the horse. You're just going to have to ask yourself whether you can live with that or not.
Take your horsemanship to the next level. The No Worries Club Premium membership is your ultimate portal to complete your horse training. You'll have access to Clinton's complete training library, thousands of hours of step-by-step instructional videos. You'll master all aspects of horsemanship, from fundamentals to trick training. You'll have access to our exclusive social network that connects you with thousands of dedicated horsemen from around the world. You'll have the method available wherever you are and accessible through the web, your phone and tablets, or your favorite streaming devices. You'll receive 8 all-new training videos per year and the quarterly No Worries Journal, as well as access to the ever-growing video library, Q&As, performance horse series, blogs, and more. But that's not all. You also get free tickets to walkabout tours and priority access to the latest news coming from Down Under horsemanship, not to mention VIP pricing on all of Clinton's must-have training tools. So what are you waiting for? Unlock the ultimate access and jumpstart your training program today.